All right, I gotta say, I have a love-hate relationship with pull-ups. When I'm at the bottom of the bar and I'm looking up and I'm thinking, oh my God, I have to lift my own body weight. This is so hard. Then I really don't feel like doing it. But I know it's such a good exercise that really encompasses most of your upper body. I mean, it's got, not only your lats, but you also are doing a huge portion of your biceps. You're doing your upper and lower trapezius muscles, and a huge chunk of it is actually core. So it's really like such a good exercise, especially for everyone who's always sitting forward. Everything's forward, If you do a lot of yoga, it's all chaturanga and pushing, but no pulling. So you really want to like get into the back muscles, and it really does that. Now the goal, of course, is to get to a full body weight pull-up. Now, how do you do that, right? So there are a few things that you can do. One, you can get some of those stretchy bands that I have. I can link it down below. It's just from Amazon. They're really great. They come with handles. You can hook them into doorways and things like that for other exercises. But yeah, they're awesome. So the red band is the really thick band, so you can always start with that one. And once you can get to let's say 10 pull-ups on a regular basis with the red band, you want to make sure that you switch down to a lower band, because you want to start to increase the load at some point in order to get to the body weight pull-ups. You want to mix that up. So you can start to incorporate the green band, and if you can only do 4 pull-ups, 6, 8, something like that, that's fine. But eventually, once you get to around the 10 rep, you can start to go down again to the harder band. And once you reach the full body weight pull-up and you can only do it to let's say 2 or 3 or something like that, then that's when you want to bring in the eccentric contractions. Ooh, that's a hard word to say. Eccentric contractions. So what that is when you're pulling up and you're lowering down slowly all the way down, that's an eccentric. So it's extending the muscle as you're carrying the weight, right? So concentric would be, let's say I'm doing a bicep curl, it would be this way. Eccentric is this way. So with an eccentric contraction, you can actually load a heavier weight that you can't actually do necessarily as a concentric, but you're able to do it eccentrically, which actually will bring you to a place where you can eventually get to the concentric. I've said concentric and eccentric so many times already. Anyway, you get my point. So let's see, what else is there to know about pull-ups? Oh yes, okay, so let's say you have the lat pull downs in the gym where you sit down and you're pulling. Those are great. They do target your back muscles, but it's actually quite hard to use that exercise eventually to get to pull-ups, because you're missing out on a huge portion of the core in that exercise, and the core is one of the major muscle groups that you're using when you're doing a pull-up. So I would suggest instead maybe doing a lat pull down from your knees, but better yet, I prefer definitely using the bands and the eccentric pull-ups. So I hope you get your pull-ups. If you do, please message me, comment down below, and if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. What's a thumb? Thumbs up and subscribe. All right, see you on the next video. Oh my God, my voice is cracked. You want to start with a move like scapular pull-ups. You keep the arms straight and just pull down at the shoulders. This is actually a crucial exercise in order to get your pull-ups, as it's the very first step in actually lifting up your body. If this move is too difficult at the beginning with the full body weight, you can always start with your feet on the ground or your foot in a stretchy band. Make sure to only place one foot in the stretchy band, as you want the other foot free to be able to step out. And as you're lifting, you can either have your legs crossed or you can have them side by side. With a thicker band, you can eventually work a faster pull-up or even work into more of a plyometric movement. You can also just place the knee into the band. This makes the movement more difficult as the band is not stretched to the full capacity. About a year ago, I lost all my muscle mass due to dengue fever. I started at the ground up with about 4 pull-ups. Today I wanted to see what my max reps were, and I think I got about 10. Maybe the last one didn't count with a little leg pump, but I'll be kind to myself and let's just say 10. You want to make sure that you're going all the way down and all the way up till full extension without any leg swinging or pumping. You can see I'm starting to struggle a little bit with the last few reps there. If you are going to try for your max reps, just make sure that your muscles are really warmed up and primed and ready to go. What do you think? Does this one count? Once you have completed your max reps, always finish with your eccentric contractions. I always try to do about 2 or 3, and make sure you go as slow as you can. Really try to hold the places that are the hardest part, like the sticky points in your pull-ups. So let's talk about frequency. How many times should you be doing your pull-ups per week? I would say minimum 2 if you want to see any changes, 2 or 3 times a week. No more than 4 because you want to give time for your muscles to recover and rebuild. So if you do pull-ups on Monday, skip Tuesday, and then you can do Wednesday kind of thing. And now how many sets and reps? So you're doing your maximum set, like reps. So let's say you get to 4. And you want to finish that off with 1 to 3 negatives, so like the eccentric contractions, and you want to do that about 3 to 4 sets per session. So good luck with your pull-up journey. Please let me know how it goes right in the comments below, and I will see you on the next video.